students, I'm Alexandra. Let's learn about English numbers. In this English number course, I will teach you how to say all numbers from 0 to 1 trillion. I will start with basic numbers and move up to intermediate and advanced numbers. I will also help you with your English pronunciation and spelling of numbers. Do not be afraid of expressing numbers in English, especially large numbers. I have many easy ways and tricks for you to quickly read and say a number. I promise by the end of this video, you'll be able to say any English number without difficulty. Let's get started. In this video, I'm going to teach you basic English numbers from 0 to 100. I will also give some tips about English pronunciation and spelling. Let's get started. I am going to teach the numbers 0 to 10. Please listen carefully and repeat after me. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try that a little faster. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you try it. Great! Now let's try it backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now you try. To remember these numbers and increase your speed, please keep practicing 0 to 10 and backwards 10 to 0. It's time now to learn some bigger numbers. I am going to teach the numbers 10 to 20. Please listen carefully and repeat after me. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, let's try that a little faster. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now you can try. Okay, now let's try that backwards. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Now you can try. Now it's time to learn some bigger numbers. I am going to teach how to say the English numbers 20 to 100. First, let's just go up by 10. Please listen carefully and repeat after me. Pronunciation is very important for this part. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now, when we say these numbers fast, the T sound on the end part is often reduced. Listen to that second syllable T sound as I say the numbers faster. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now, let's focus on how we say every number from 20 to 100. I'm not going to say every number, but I will teach you the pattern so you will know how to say any number between 20 and 100. Please listen carefully and repeat after me. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then it will continue like this pattern. 31, 32, 33, and so on, all the way to 98, 99, 100. Let's move on to the next part. I am going to talk about some confusing pronunciation with numbers between 10 and 100. First, the numbers 12 and 20 often confuse my students. So please be sure not to confuse saying or writing these numbers. 12, 20. Next, the numbers ending in teen and the numbers ending in T can be confusing if not pronounced correctly. Let's practice these numbers again. Please repeat after me. 13, 30. 14, 40. 15, 50. 16, 60. 17, 70. 18, 80. 19, 90. Now, please listen again and you tell me if I say column 1 or column 2. 13. I said 13. 40. I said 40. 15. I said 15. 16. I said 16. 70. I said 70. 80. I said 80. 19. I said 19. How did you do? It is important to keep practicing these numbers. Let's move on to some extra practice. Let's have a little more practice saying the numbers 0 to 100. You will see a random number on the screen, and I want you to try and say the number quickly and correctly. Here we go. 12, 80, 20, 0, 56, 71, 99, 23, 16, 45. Great job! Let's move on. I'm now going to give you a quick listening test. I will say 10 numbers. I will say each number twice. Please listen and try to hear the correct number. Number 1, 5, 5. Number 2, 17, 17. Number 3, 80, 80. Number 4, 35, 35. Number 5, 12, 12. Number 6, 30, 30. Number 7, 19, 19. Number 8, 11, 11. Number 9, 99, 99. Number 10, 0, 0. That's the end. Check your answers. How did you do on the test? I'm sure you did well. I just want to talk a little bit about spelling. Part of learning English numbers is also learning about the spelling. Let's look at a number like 45. Normally, you just write the number. For example, on a form or document, you might see the question, "How old are you?" You just put, "I'm 45," or 45. Just write the number. But if you do need to write out the full number using words, be sure to use correct spelling and form. For example, a number like 45 has a hyphen in between 40 and 5, and 40 is not the same as 4 or 14. There is no U in 40. Please remember to practice spelling when learning English numbers. I know you now have a good understanding of how to say the English numbers from 0 to 100. It is important you continue to practice, use correct pronunciation, and try to increase your speed in saying these numbers. And don't forget, spelling is important too. Check out the description below this video to find links to more tests and PDF worksheets. Please support these videos by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It helps a lot. In this video, I will teach numbers from 100 to 10,000 and how to pronounce them correctly. I promise by the end of this video, you will be able to say these numbers without difficulty. After you watch this lesson, be sure to check the video description for homework worksheet PDFs and tests. Let's get started. I am going to teach how to say the English numbers from 100 to 1,000. First, let's go up by 100. Please repeat after me. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Now, let's focus on the pattern on how to express numbers from 100 to 1,000. I'm not going to say every number, but I will teach you the pattern so you will know how to say any number between 100 and 1,000. It is important that you already know the English numbers from 1 to 99. If you know the numbers from 1 to 99, then you just add 100 before the number. For example, we know the number 1, so this number is 101. We know the number 57, so this number is 257. We know the number 86, so this number is 786. So what are these numbers? 333, 465, 999. Let's move on. Let's focus a little more on how to express these numbers, 100 and 101. With numbers like 100, it can be expressed two ways. You can say 100, or you can say 100. Both mean exactly the same. Another example, 1,000, 1,000. With numbers like 101, it can also be expressed two ways. You can say 101 using and, or you can say 101 not using and. Both mean exactly the same. Another example, 2010, 2010. As I say the numbers from 100 to 10,000, you will notice that I sometimes express these numbers using and sometimes I don't use and in the number. Again, both ways are okay. Pay attention and listen carefully so you get used to different ways to express English numbers. Now, as we get into very large numbers, it is essential to teach you the importance of commas when trying to read a number. This is a comma. Commas help us express large English numbers. Let's look at these numbers. 1, 10, 100. These do not need a comma. 1,000. Now we should start using commas. In English, there is a rule that for every 3 digits or numbers from the right, we put a comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. This comma tells us that this is 1,000, and we should say 1,000. 1,000. Look at this number. Let's add a comma here. 1, 2, 3, comma, 10,000. Let's look at this number. 1, 2, 3, comma, 100,000. Again, understanding where to put the comma will help you understand and express larger English numbers. Now for this lesson, we will just go up to 10,000. Please listen carefully and repeat after me these numbers. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. Now, let's learn the pattern of how to say every number between 1,000 and 10,000. Again, I will not say every number, but I will help you to learn the pattern. Let's start with this number. First, let's add the comma. 3 from the right, 1, 2, 3, comma. So now we know it is 2,000. And simply 1. 2001. Next would be 2002, 2003, 2004, and so on. And this number. 1, 2, 3, comma, 4,092. Next would be 4,093, 4,094, 4,095, and so on. Let's try this number. 1, 2, 3, comma, 6,932. Next would be 6,933, 6,934, 6,935, and so on. And one more. 1, 2, 3, comma, 9,998. Next would be 9,999, and then 10,000. 10,001, and so on. Let's move on to some extra number practice. In this practice, you will see random numbers from 100 to 10,000 on the screen. And I want you to try and say the numbers quickly and correctly before I do. Here we go. 145. 553. 313. 623. 879. 1,128. 3,178. 1,037. 6,058. 9,952. Excellent job! I'm now going to give you a quick listening test on the numbers between 100 and 10,000. I will say 10 numbers. I will say each number twice. Please listen and try to hear the correct number. Number 1. 567. 567. Number 2. 4,222. 4,222. Number 3. 800. 800. Number 4. 888. 888. Number 5. 6,517. 6,517. Number 6. 912. 912. Number 7. 1,200. 1,200. Number 8. 2,430. 2,430. Number 9. 432. 432. Number 10. 8,005. 8,005. That's the end! Please check your answers. How did you do on the test? I'm sure you did well. It's time for your homework. Let me know how you did on the listening test in the comments below. Check out the description below this video to find links to more tests and PDF worksheets on the Shaw English website. It takes time and effort to master how to express English numbers, so keep practicing. Also, please help support these videos by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing. It helps a lot. Let's learn about large English numbers. This is for advanced students, so if you haven't seen my basic and intermediate numbers videos, please check them out first. In this lesson, I will teach numbers from 10,000 to 1 trillion and how to pronounce them correctly. I know some of you are worried or have trouble expressing large English numbers, but it's not that difficult. We will do it together. I promise by the end of this video, you will be able to say large numbers easily. After you watch this lesson, be sure to check the description for homework worksheet PDFs and tests. Let's get started. We're going to talk about the power of commas to help you read and understand large English numbers. Let's have a look at these first three. 1, 10, 100. Those are easy. We don't need commas. We don't need to do anything more. But look at this one, 1,000. Now it starts to be a few more zeros. So let's add a comma to help us read and understand it quickly. You can add commas starting from the right and adding 1 comma for every 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3, comma, 1,000. I know that when I see 1 comma, it means 1,000. Let's try another one. 1, 2, 3, comma. This one, 10,000. Because when I see 1 comma, it means 1,000. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, comma. This one, 100,000. Next one. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. This number is 1 million. And I know that because when I see 2 commas, I know it means million. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. So this is 10 million because we know that 2 commas means million. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. Oh, so this is 100 million. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. Oh, so that's 1 billion because we have 3 commas. I know that every time I see 3 commas, it means billion. So I can see billion quickly and easily because it has 3 commas. Let's try the next one. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. Wow, so this is 1 trillion. It has 4 commas. So I know that every time I see 4 commas, that means trillion. This one is 1 trillion. All right, that's how you can use the power of commas to help you read and understand English numbers quickly. Good work. All right, let's have a look at these numbers and practice using the commas and seeing the pattern. So this number is 10,000. We know that 1 comma means 1,000. Next in the pattern would be 10,001, then 10,002, and so on. This number, 25,100. Next in the pattern, 25,101, 25,102, and so on. It keeps going. Now the numbers are getting a little bigger. 240,000, we know this comma means 1,000. 450. Next in the pattern would be 240,000, 451, 240,000, 452. Let's practice with this number. 880,000, 809. Next in the pattern, 880,000, 810, 880,000, 811. All right, this number's got 2 commas. So we know that this comma means million, and this comma means thousand. So we can read it quickly and easily. 2,124,433. Next in the pattern, 434, 435, and so on. Have a look here at this number. All right, it's got 3 commas. So we know that first comma means billion, second comma means million, third comma means thousand. 1,332,290,076. Next in the pattern, 77, 78, and so on. I know these are some large numbers. I know they take some practice, but with lots of review, we can get it. We have learned the pattern to express numbers from 10,000 to 1 trillion. In this extra practice, you will see random numbers on the screen, and I want you to try and say the numbers quickly and correctly before I do. Here we go. 14,544. 551,310. 3,130,000. 62,343,222. 8,792,554,543. 1,323,290,076. And what's this big number? 1,010,000,000,000. I know that was a little difficult, but I also know you are diligent students and will keep practicing. Let's move on. I'm now going to give you a quick listening test. I will say 10 advanced numbers. I will say each number twice. These numbers are large, so use a pen or pencil to write them down. Please listen and try to hear the correct number. Number 1. 10,002. 10,002. Number 2. 66,000. 66,000. Number 3. 1,100,000. 1,100,000. Number 4. 5,500,500. 5,500,500. Number 5. 120,000,010. 120,000,010. Number 6. 802,202,020,002. 802,202,002,000. 20,002. Number 7. 155,043. 155,043. Number 8. 999,999. 999,999. Number 9. 66,050,050. 66,050,050. Number 10. 1,100,000. 1,100,000. That's the end! Please check your answers. How did you do on the test? I'm sure you did well. Now you know how to express very large numbers in English. Let me know how you did on the listening test in the comments below. It is important to keep practicing. Check out the description below this video to find links to more number tests and PDF worksheets on the Shaw English website. Also, please help support these videos by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It helps a lot. See you again! Bye-bye! In this video, we are just going to practice saying basic English numbers from 1 to 100. The numbers will appear on the screen, and you just need to repeat after me when I say the number. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Great job! In this video, we are going to practice saying basic English numbers from 1 to 100. The numbers will appear randomly on the screen, and you need to say the number before I do. Let's get started. 37, 2, 13, 79, 39, 58, 33, 86, 41, 82, 50, 71, 60, 43, 100, 27, 91, 44, 12, 66, 21, 6, 64, 45, 11, 81, 16, 4, 18, 48, 57, 31, 87, 69, 3, 20, 36, 80, 88, 90, 73, 99, 1, 19, 26, 17, 95, 52, 5, 56, 42, 15, 51, 63, 49, 25, 34, 93, 77, 65, 94, 29, 46, 55, 22, 40, 85, 74, 75, 67, 35, 78, 7, 92, 53, 97, 28, 32, 14, 38, 8, 9, 54, 98, 24, 72, 68, 59, 47, 61, 30, 83, 76, 62, 23, 89, 96, 84, 70, 10. Well done. Thank you! I hope you did well. Keep practicing and see you in my next video. Bye-bye! This lesson is excellent practice at expressing numbers in English. Random numbers will appear on the screen, and you need to say the number before I do. Let's get started. 2,758, 766, 5,997, 596, 1,481, 8,629, 9,112, 5,067, 3,898, 3,511, 1,596, 965, 176, 6,685, 6,863, 7,997, 7,415, 7,002, 7,880, 8,077, 4,794, 730, 4,109, 1,811, 3,118, 333, 3,358, 5,292, 9,069, 3,572, 6,773, 5,511, 2,274, 5,615, 226, 5,413, 2,686, 127, 9,743, 4,580, 1,825, 755, 2,110, 5,791, 5,650, 9,442, 2,231, 7,572, 902, 8,431, 2,901, 3,832, 2,056, 9,921, 5,807, 8,726, 2,004, 416, 145, 4,977, 7,928, 4,431, 3,944, 249, 3,366, 5,883, 3,162, 9,458, 2,674, 3,361, 1,704, 102, 7,214, 948, 6,951, 9,109, 2,863, 1,858, 7,050, 981, 2,895, 4,590, 6,053, 572, 9,606, 1,965, 991, 4,334, 5,506, 2,530, 3,062, 199, 5,924, 7,976, 4,356, 672. 5,923. 1,601. 311. 1,820. Excellent job! In this extra lesson, I will give you a lot of practice to help you to express large English numbers. A random number will appear on the screen, and you need to say the number before I do. Let's get started. 796,569. 677,391,922. 49,698. 45,512,976. 968,087,235. 5,521,375,768. 96,945. 640,762,240,238. 2,475,001,022. 872,562. 55,260,000. 43,489. 160,238,426. 83,391,527. 93,924,516. 40,184,092. 7,278,569,047. 1,579,734,111,956. 88,528,749. 5,126,931. 31,481,130. 475,957. 880,409,900. 1,538. 1,539,816,906. 19,200,360. Well done! That was great practice of English numbers and how to express them in English. Let me know how you did with this lesson in the comments below. Also, check out the description below this video to find links to more number videos, tests, and PDF worksheets on the Shaw English website. Also, please help support these videos by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It truly helps a lot. See you again!